One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David College with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Clemson's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And, Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Clemson will send the punt team out. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. So Texas A&M's offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They'll try to run for it.
Oh, man, come off the block earlier, guys.
He gets it out to the 25.
And I think that was step one for this offense. You didn't want to start backed up, but you did on this first drive. Nice job getting that first down, creating a little bit more space. Now I look to see if they get back on script. Maybe get aggressive and see what this offense does today.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He honestly has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
With the catch, it's Cook. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to run, it's Cortez.
I didn't have nobody to block.
Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He might want another play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fakes to grab. Touchdown, Aggies. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Way to get the
Man,
ball
it's your
off.
job to do the rest, right?
Coming.
You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Please put it in. You need it.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the
I'll
offense.
have to start.
Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. It's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Still on his feet at the 45.
Bad nigga.
Races to the right. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man,
You know that quarterback will let that bitch go,
many
so.
different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Speed kills.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over in football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Kept it and he's past the marker. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nope.
And the ball comes out. What a disaster.
Hey, God damn.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
They'll run play action. Completes it in the middle. Made a defender miss. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Nice job by the
You got to play better.
It's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown.
You got to play better.
You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy.
Take advantage of turnovers. We didn't do that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Get up out of there.
Slips through the line. He's got an alley.
You better not let him walk you. You better not let him walk you.
He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Yeah. It's
The extra point here would tie the
the
game.
turnovers, man.
And right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Barry. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He's got an open man.
That's me. God damn, you got to get in your zone, nigga.
Big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the first down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Calls his own number. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the heat
Good defense, niggas.
Down back at the 45.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal.
Using his legs, it's Cortez. He has the first and still on his feet. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're going to go right back to him on first
That's
down.
on me. God damn. That's on me.
Lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
And the ball's loose in the back.
God, what's up with the fumbles?
Covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5
Niggas all I have, boy.
The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense.
There he goes.
Damn, we missed the whole fucking tackle.
Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They
It's
score
cold,
fast.
dog.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be
do something different, man.
all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was
Yeah.
hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than
What
turnovers.
about that?
You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Under fire. He'll pull it down.
Right.
Force
Do
him
you
out
get
of
those?
bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws.
Nigga.
Completion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Wide open downfield.
Weird.
It's a running room. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You know, Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Get up here for
Clemson ready to
something.
dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the ball
Pop that bitch. Pop.
inside the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Next to grab. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense in press coverage. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Breaks into the open. Got some momentum at the goal line. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle.
That motherfucking defense, bitch.
Sacked at the 12. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social, and their recruits are definitely taking notice. They're trailing by 14 to Oregon. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station, and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Nice move there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Complete downfield. Oh, out of space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in.
Say, you better talk. Get the fuck out of here.
Take it in for 6 more points.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
Let's see if we
And
can get
the
loose.
extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown.
Let's see if we can get loose.
Kickoff unit is out there.
We just need to get a field goal.
Is reeling themselves after that last drive.
That's all we need.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Working the middle, it's complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass ball is incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. In the waning seconds of the first half, just enough time to try a field goal to take the lead. Dead center perfect. And we're locked up here in the 3rd. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an
What the fuck wrong with you, bitch? Get your bitch ass back in the game.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Pressure coming. Got a 1st down. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
By that time, the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to him again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength.
What the fuck are you? Goddamn, guy! Like what the fuck?
You just gotta have patience. You gotta let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field. They just couldn't hook up on that.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Really nice play there catching the pass. And I'll tell you, it's not easy to get on the field these days at Clemson if you're a wideout. Because of the success they've had recruiting and all the NFL talent they've had outside the position, getting on the field and competing.
Oh! I needed that.
Great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing it.
I needed that.
They don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Got enough for the first. At the 35.
Yes, sir.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggies. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just
That's
like
the reason
that.
why that nigga the Heisman nigga.
Playmaker can make plays all over the field from all different spots.
Heisman boys.
To give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Heisman boys.
Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is just getting blown off the field right now. And we've been watching big games in the Big House forever, and I've personally never seen anything like this. They're trailing by 20 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He holds
Damn, he
one deep.
burnt that nigga, dog. He burnt the fuck out that nigga, dog.
Touchdown, Clemson. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that
What
thing,
the fuck
and he
out that nigga,
outruns
bro?
the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Here's a heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, you know that every single week, this guy's legs are going to be a problem, and the defense just has not had an answer for him. They can't keep him in the pocket. That last play, he's able to get outside, scramble, and go make something happen. And with that last run, he's now eclipsed the 100-yard rushing mark for the game.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, on 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. Got the first himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Ooh, that nigga was open, too.
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball, looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10.
Turning it on! And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that.
Yes.
As a defender, you
That's what we needed.
Getting close and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Got room at the 35.
Yeah.
Nice pickup
Pick him
on
the
the ground
fuck
there.
up.
They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything. And this
Goddamn
offense has got
field
it
goal.
rolling.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the 3rd quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big 4th down conversion.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for room. It's Cortez. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
17.
And with the extra point, they push the lead
Three
out
possessions.
a little further.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that.
Boy, they better hope we don't get
Fourth
enough
trip to
turnovers.
pay dirt. This dude has shown you.
Better
a
pray we
little
don't
bit
get
of
another
everything.
turnover.
What a great fact. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the
I
board
put
here.
you
There's
in
obviously a
position
lot of
to
football
make a
to go, so it's not necessarily
play. Show me
time
that
just
you
yet, but
was
I'm
we
getting
can
the ball
kind
into
of
the hands of my best
gay.
playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Works the middle of the field. They get him down, and that'll be the
Follows
final
up.
play of the third
We ain't
period.
blowing a 17-point lead.
Texas A&M has the lead
No
at
way.
the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here we go. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Barry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll run the sneak for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barry. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Tiger! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being. Close. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
Oh, they fucked me.
You've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge third down conversion for this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Plows through the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down.
We got one time out.
New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Just keeps picking up the top yards and gets it down to the 26. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Looks as if Clemson.
You got to use that timeout, guard. You see, you got to use that.
They have to get it off. Wants to throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You got to use that timeout, nigga.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
You got to use that timeout, boy.
We've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
You got to be fucking shitting me.
Gotta put it on his body. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And now the hit knocks it loose. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up the yardage on the return. What a play there.
Where the Parkers?
But decided, why not try to get touchdown Aggies? And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion. caution as they try to put a stop
We'll
to
take
this
it.
two-game slide.
We ain't even supposed to be here. Yeah.
We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football.
Come on, Dart. How are you not jumping? He put that bitch in your lap, Dart.
He spikes it, clock stops as they
He put that bitch in that nigga lap, Dart.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but
put that shit in that nigga lap, dog. That nigga nutted up.
He's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see.
Touchdown, Tigers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple
pretty much over. We ain't blowing no.
It would take a miracle.
Told you before, we ain't blowing no leads.
Offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Offense in an empty set. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Quarterback gets past the marker. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.